Hello everyone! Today we have a fascinating topic as we will dive into Spanish idioms. We use idiomatic expressions all the time. Idioms are phrases that cannot be understood simply by looking at the meaning of the individual words in a phrase. You have to see it as a whole phrase. And of course, their meaning is mainly cultural. So idioms change from language to language, but also from country to country. Before we start, remember to hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any of our updates. Welcome to Spanish with An Academy. Yo soy Lorena. Empecemos. So, today's video is all about idioms in Spanish. I will tell you the idiom, then the literal translation in English that probably will not make any sense. Then I will explain it, and if there is any, I will try and find the English equivalent, okay? Of course, with some examples. Let's start with idioms related to food. Ser la media naranja. To be the half orange. We use it to talk about our true love. I believe that the English equivalent is significant other. Pienso que por fin he encontrado a mi media naranja. I think I finally found my significant other. If you know any other idiomatic expression that fits better with the expression that I just said, just leave it in the comments. Remember that English is not my main language, so probably the translation is not very accurate. Donde come uno, comen dos. The literal translation would be where one eats, two eat. For example, if I invite you to come over, that means that we will always make room for one more. We're always going to share our food or our drinks. I think the English equivalent would be the more, the merrier. Okay, for example, siéntate. Donde comen uno, comen dos. Sit, where one eats, two eat. Or sit, the more, the merrier. I don't know, something like that. Okay, let's move on to ser pan comido. Literal translation, to be eaten bread. When something is really easy. The English equivalent, and I do know this one, is a piece of cake. For example, estudiar español es pan comido con la app de An Academy. Learning Spanish is a piece of cake with the An Academy app. Tener mala leche. Literal translation, to have bad milk. Means that you have bad intentions or probably when you're grumpy. Okay, I think that the English equivalent would be something like to be grumpy or to have bad intentions. For example, mi jefe es insoportable. Tiene muy mala leche. My boss is unbearable. He has a very bad temper. Okay guys, I'm gonna do my daily Spanish lesson and I want you to do it with me. Shall we? Okay, translate the sentence. He is Mexican.
Él es mexicano.
Perfect, very good. Let's continue. Okay, complete the sentence. Él es mi.
Él es mi hermano.
Perfect, very good. All the other options were feminine, so of course we need that one. Okay, now I'm gonna match the following.
Mexicano. Nombre.
Okay.
Mi restaurante.
Perfect, very good. True or false? Yo soy arquitecta means she is an architect. False, very good. Okay, now complete the sentence. I am from the United States.
Yo soy de Estados Unidos.
Excellent. Okay, now here we need to complete the sentence. Gracias.
Gracias, señora.
Perfect. Okay, now we need to translate to Spanish and we have to listen to the audio. The word is my cell phone. So let's see.
Mi celular. Mi casa. Mi celular.
Perfect. Very good. Good night, sister. How would you say that in Spanish?
Buenas. Noche. Buenas noches, hermana.
Perfect. Okay, excellent. So let's continue with the Spanish idioms. Okay, now let's learn some idioms related to body parts. The first one would be venir como anillo al dedo. Literal translation, come as a ring to my finger. Okay, we're gonna use it when we want to express that the situation comes in a perfect time. I think that the English equivalent would be to fit like a glove. Me encanta la bufanda que me regalaste. Me viene como anillo al dedo para el invierno. I love the scarf that you gave me. It fits me like a glove for this winter. Something like that. Costar un ojo de la cara. Literal translation, to cost an eye of the face. So we're gonna use this when something is really expensive. I believe that the English equivalent would be cost an arm and a leg. For example, este televisor me costó un ojo de la cara. This TV cost me an arm and a leg. No tener pelos en la lengua. Literal translation, not to have hairs on the tongue. It's weird, right? Okay, the explanation. We use it when you say the things just the way they are, when you are truly honest. I think that the English equivalent will be to not pull any punches. For example, dime qué pasó, sin pelos en la lengua. Tell me what happened. Be honest. I'm not sure about the English equivalent because I normally don't use them, but if you know a better fit, please just leave it in the comments. It would be very helpful. And last but not least, let's see some idioms related to objects. Tirar la toalla. Literal translation, to drop the towel. Okay, we're gonna use this one when you don't want to continue with something anymore, when you don't want to make an effort, okay, when you just give up. So I believe that the English equivalent would be to give up. No tires la toalla, ya casi acaba el semestre. Don't give up, semester is almost done. Ponerse las pilas. Literal translation, put on the batteries. We're gonna use it when you're telling somebody that they need to focus on a task, that they need to put all their energy on something. I think that the English equivalent would be something like getting down to work. Example, Juan se puso las pilas el último semestre y terminó la universidad a tiempo. Juan put himself to work last semester and he finished university on time. Ponerse la camiseta. Literal translation, to put on the shirt. When we're really loyal to something, let's say your company, we're going to use that expression. I believe that the English expression that it's equivalent for this one would be to go above and beyond. For example, Juan siempre se pone la camiseta y hace lo que nadie más quiere hacer. Juan always goes above and beyond and does what nobody wants to do. Well guys, that's a wrap for today. Thank you very much for watching this video, and remember to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel Spanish with An Academy. Also, I invite you to comment below because I always read your comments, so I appreciate them. Yo soy Lorena. Adiós.